Hey chat, welcome out to the stream. Hope everyone's doing all right. Happy to see everyone using the new ProJ Arrive emotes. It makes me happy. I love seeing those. Yeah, everyone ready for a nice, relaxed, chill stream as we just hang out, chat about wherever while I clean stuff. Been loving the Ocarina of Time randomizer vids. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully today goes all right, man. Get my shop towels ready. Thank you guys for the resubs. From DB524, Chrono Sticks, Cricket, Metal Bins, and the Stage Select Shell. Al Mansuri, thank you so much for the $14 Chocobo donation. You recently finished Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth? Oh yeah, I need to play that. I forgot about that one. I played the Deedlit game back when it was like in a sort of early access demo. It was sick. Yeah, glad you enjoyed that though. Idgara Gaming, thank you for the resub, my dude. Email. Also coming in with that tier 2 resub, and Corsair resubscribing, starting up the hype train. Thank you so much. Amount of personality Vlad brought the gameplay channel is astounding. Yeah, he's been doing a fantastic job. I'm very, very thankful to have him and his contributions. In other news, I started making progress on that new show idea. Which also feels nice. I basically like put together a prototype version of it, showed it to a couple people for some feedback to see what we got to tweak or change up. Other than that, yeah, not a whole lot much else to talk about, so I'll probably move my keyboard here and we can get ready to start cleaning some games. Let's see, hopefully I don't mess anything up.
Sweet.
April Fungus with the Twitch Prime resub. Yeah, so for those of you who have not seen these streams before,
Sweet.
I'm literally going to spend the next several hours literally cleaning games. DD Weston next to 100 bits. Alright, hopefully this is not too dark, which it might be. Completed box. Let me adjust my camera. Looks like it's a little on the dark side. Yeah, if I'm like down here, let's see. Not brightness. Kind of needs higher exposure, I guess. That is max out. Do I have a desktop lamp? I do, but it's not very good. Like I got this little guy, which I guess could help. Ideally, there'd be less reflections and stuff, but you know, it's whatever. All right, just hop right to it. We're gonna start off with some non-cartridge things. All right. Maybe I will zoom in a bit more. What do you guys think? Try to really focus on the action here. Hello? Logitech, you okay? Okay. So the only thing I really need to do on this guy is I think let's just get this little label off. Yeah. There we go. Good. I can really get in there, no problem. There's a Mario basketball game? There sure was. Do you know who made it? Square Enix. Okay, after I get this label off, I'm gonna have to clean off the residue. There we go. 3 out, 3. A 3 out, 3. This light up here too much now? This too dark, chat? What do you think? Too dark? Alright. Well, I guess it's only going to be like the case stuff that's going to have like these hard reflections, but oh well. I'll do my best to manage around it. So we got a little bit of, just a little bit of sticky left after that label, so we're just going to wipe that off. Take our Goo Gone. Apply a very small amount to our shop towel. And just wipe it right off. Better. Done. I think that's all that this one needed. Nah, take that back. There's a little bit of dirt over here on Donkey Kong. Yeah, change my mind. I'm gonna get a little bit of that off. Once you know about shop towels, it's hard to go back to anything else. It's true. mean, if you're doing like very specific cleaning, shop towel is where it's at. I wouldn't want to use shop towel for like everyday house cleaning, because you just go through them so fast. What game am I most proud of in my collection? Probably Bonk's Adventure on NES. Alright, this one's done. The reason I say Bonk's Adventure on NES is because I've told the story before, but I bought that game when my local movie store, Muntz Movie Land, was going out of business. And they were just trying to liquidate everything they could. So I bought Bonk's Adventure for $5. And without looking it up, how much do you guys think Bonk's Adventure is worth now? The NES version of Bonk's Adventure. Cartridge alone is currently going for $800. So I'm excited to have that one, just because that's like a rare NES game that I just kept from my childhood and just happened to have it. The box and everything, no Saptaku, just cartridge. Cartridge alone is $800. All of it together is a couple thousand. So I'm only proud of that just because I have, like I kept that from my childhood. Like, it wasn't one I like learned about later or like speculatively bought or anything. Nope, that's just a childhood game that just now happens to be valuable. Besides that, my most actual value game is likely Little Samson. I do not have the box Saptaku now. I only got the cartridge. So these games I'm cleaning right now just were a couple of games I happened to pick up while I was out shopping. You guys saw my Instagram post where I was trying on some new potential outfits. While I was out, I also got some video games for myself. Like this I got picked up from Pinkarilla. I was excited to get this, but then I also realized, dang, I wish I had Dokapon Kingdom. Mostly because I legit want to play it. Do I like Gugon? I like Gugon. That's what I personally use, even on stuff like this. The danger with it is that you can't apply the Gugon directly to the case because then it will definitely seep through. You got to apply it to something like a shop towel first, and then use it to wipe it. But then on cartridge-based stuff, Gugon works fantastic. This label is being surprisingly stubborn. Yee. You have Dokapon Kingdom? Would I like it? I would love it. If you're not, yeah, if you're like you don't want it legitimately, sure. This is nerve-wracking. No. We getting a clean peel. Clean peel. We hear about clean label peels. Clean label peels. Can I come over and clean all the contacts in N64 games? I would love that. That would be so cathartic. That's like one of my favorite freaking pastimes. If anything, that's what I should do. Just start up a new service. Just says, I will clean your games if you mail them to me. I will mail them back for a fee, and you'll now have clean games. That's it. That's the service. There we go. Much better. See how clean that is up there now. Still gotta get this back label, though. Disc is okay, though. Oh, yeah, that disc looks great. Trying to rebuild the childhood N64 collection is tough. It really is, especially since in the last 3 years, basically every N64 game quadrupled in value. What is this game and when did it exist? There have been multiple versions of Fortune Street, but basically it's Monopoly with Dragon Quest characters. Only this version also has Nintendo in it. Woo! Clean label peel. What tool am I using to peel the stickers? This is literally just called a label peeler. This is like $7. ScottyPeeler.com, or you might even just be able to find this on Amazon. Just called a label peeler. And there's only like a smallest amount of little sticky stuff afterwards. And done. So clean. Have I ever played Pokken Rocky 2? Yep. I don't think I like it as much as Pokken Rocky 1. But Pokken Rocky 2 I have complete in box. This case is not in the best of shape here. It's definitely got a lot of warping, which means it's been left out in the sun. Yeah. This guy could just do with an all-new case, but... the best here. Dante Knight, thanks for the resub. I need to get more GameCube games to use as donations or as donors. Like just like very, very cheap, widely available ones like Madden 02 or whatever. That just have clean game cases so I can use to replace some of my ones that need improvement. You can kind of see the spot where I put on the Gugon. Like, you can see, like, the color difference up there. Mrs. Dynamonster with the resub. Did anyone watch Cubics? I remember watching some episodes and thinking to myself, this is dumb. It's not Reboot. Manual's fine. Disc is solid. It's just the Ugh, look at that. Yeah, take it out of the case. You can see just the shit and indentations and stuff on there. Very warped. Like, this just needs a new case altogether. I always wondered why they never made a Reboot game. They did. It was on PlayStation 1. Alright, we're gonna try an experiment, chat.
Sweet.
Honor Lionheart, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub. So I'm gonna try to heat gun this label to melt the adhesiveness so that this comes clean off without damaging the label. Why is that label there? Was this thing when I worked at GameStop? It was. This is here because the GameStop protocol at the time was when you had a bunch of used games or whatever. You go to the case or whatever, and you would see just a bunch of, you know, a bunch of these on the shelf, blah, 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 blah. But we always put the better selling ones on the face out. And the bottom couple of racks of the used Xbox 360, used PS2, used GameCube, whatever, had to be spined like this, so that we could have multiple copies on display or to just have more product out. And every single morning before open, we would have to do a task called Title on Hand, where we would take our wireless scanner, pick a section like used GameCube, and scan every single used GameCube game out on display. And then we would compare that to the number of discs we have on hand to make sure we didn't have like a case out there where we didn't actually have the disc to, or we have discs but didn't have display cases out for, etc. And that's why, because all these games were on the spine like this, GameStop started telling us to put a spined used label, so that while we were going through and scanning our title on hands, we just scanned the spines rather than like pull it out one at a time, scan the top, put it back in. Sounds tedious? It was, and we had to do it every single fucking morning. Water Lily, thank you so much for the resub. Okay, so I'm gonna try to heat gun this, and honestly, I hope I don't like break a circuit. Or cause a small fire to break out. Alright. Test. Okay, CV okay. Also, I'm glad this isn't as loud as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so if this works, you'll see the label literally change color as it gets heated up. Ready? See if that was enough here. And just like that, you have an okay label. Current GameStop employee, title in hand, still sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Water Lily. How's GameStop been, by the way? Because I know it's been transforming quite a bit and really changing up its business model. And I feel like it's, from the outside looking in, it's got to be better than when I was there. Because, like, man, the Wii Xbox 360 era was pretty bad. It was probably even worse afterwards, huh? During, like, PS4, Xbox One. Just don't try it on the cartridge label. You could do it on a cartridge, but not on a cartridge label. Oh god, no. I was so excited, but it's just that high school band. Ugh. Do. What if this is better to heat gun off? Well, maybe I don't need it. Not too bad. There's a big focus on rewards cards and trades, like always. Yeah. I saw I think I saw something that was like they're emphasizing reserves and magazine subscriptions less, because when I work there, is basically if you don't get X number of reservations per day you work there, or X number of new Game Informer subs, you are failing. Oh, she could sing pretty well. Man, all I can think about whenever I look back at GameStop is how many games I thought about buying but then just didn't. And I wish I did, because man, there's just so many like random ass GameCube games or even random ass PS2 games. Like, dang it, why didn't I just like buy and just keep the fucking copy? Because now they're like super rare and valuable and just want that. I actually do have plastic ones, Too Much Coffee, but I found them to not work as well. I just have to clean this up. Okay, we got the label off, but we still got the adhesive residue there. So just gonna wipe that up with some Goo Gone. Like even like Billy Hatcher, like this game. When I worked at GameStop, it was $12.99. This disc was $40. Damn it! Like, why didn't I just buy a copy of Billy Hatcher, or even like Go Go Hyper Grind? Literally went straight to the bargain bin, $5. No one cared about it. It's now one of the rarest GameCube titles ever. That would be a recommendation for a good cheap gamepad for PC. I just use a PS4 controller. Heart Gold Soul Silver for $75 now, right? Heck, even Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green were like $70. Ever visit a lower population town's retro game stores when they were less picked over? Yes, Bandana Wink. When I lived in Green Bay, I would go to like outskirts. And again, this is like game collecting 2006, but I can't remember the name of the store, but it was near, not Bonduel. The heck was the name of the city? Doesn't matter. Outskirts of town, doesn't matter. I literally walked in there, went to their NES case, and they had everything like $5 to $7. I was just like, holy shit. Again, it was also 2006. So, I was just like, all right, and I just stocked up on games.
Sweet.
What the fuck's the name of that town then? Red Wizard Matt, thanks to the Twitch Prime resub. Do I think I will stream Legend of Dragoon? Sometime, yeah. I feel like at some point I have to talk about. A friend of your guy goes to college in De Pere and goes to game trades a lot. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's run by my buddy Greg. I still regularly talk to and hang out with him. We still exchange like fun, weird, like retro game stories, or anytime he finds like something super rare, super cool, he'll tell me about it. It's been great. GD Weston? 100 bits. Your dad bonfires your games? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. So this has got a lot of dirt on it. We've got some label adhesive. There, we gotta clean up. Some dirt on the back. A lot of scratching on this back label too, but for the most part, we're gonna Goo Gone this and just use regular spray and toothbrush down that. Used to have out-of-box N64 games for $4 a pop. God, oh, I want that. Take me back to there, please. My Clay Fighter main. That's so specific. Alright. Label adhesive already cleaned. Just that simple. And so this, I'm not going to Goo Gone. We'll just use like regular house cleaning spray for that. I thought about doing what I'm doing right now, but making them into like Instagram or TikTok videos. So I thought maybe people would be interested in seeing stuff like that. What works better, alcohol or Goo Gone? Depends on what you're trying to clean, Curtis. If you're trying to clean like the contacts themselves, like these, alcohol, do not Goo Gone it. Label adhesiveness, Goo Gone. Which actually, maybe we can do that too. We should clean this guy's contacts. You can kind of see the dirt coming off. I got a little bit left. There's entire YouTube channels dedicated to restoring toys, consoles, and tools. Yeah, I mean, I kind of had the idea for a while, but I was never really sure if people would be into it. But one of the Magic podcasts I listen to, where all they talk about is Magic the Gathering, one of the hosts is just really, really into watches, and he started up a watch restoration YouTube channel. And I looked at it like 3 months ago, and it was like very fascinating, but you know, he just did it as like a side hobby. Had like 4,000 subscribers, videos were getting like 1,400 views and whatever. But I was like, this is a fascinating stuff. He mentioned it again on a recent episode, and I looked at his YouTube channel one more, and now has 400,000 subscribers, and every video has over 1 million views for watch restoration. I'm like, holy shit. So I'm like, is there something here with doing that but for video games? I don't know. But I also feel like I don't know if people would want that as much if just cleaning is interesting enough or if it has to be repairs. You know what I mean? Because I actually have like some controller parts for repair. Like I have basically replacement N64 analog sticks. How'd you get dirt on the inside? How do you get dirt on the inside? That's upsetting to see. No one will ever even see this dirt. But I can't just leave it there. Are these games recently I picked up? Some of these are. Boogerman, all the ones I've cleaned so far are ones I've picked up. However, I have a huge stack of games sent to me by FarmCat, who sent them to me with the sole express purpose of them getting cleaned. So he sent me some challenges. All right, so now for the contacts themselves, we're going to swap over to just a Q-tip and good old rubbing alcohol. I think I cleaned this one before I played it on the gameplay channel, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Alright. And with that, Boogerman all cleaned up. I've had a cartridge out like that and had a static discharge ruin it? I can't say I ever have, no. There we go. That's going to be more of an issue for like video cards and computer parts, but for game cartridges, not so much. Don't like how messed up this back label is, but other than that, looks good. Alright, I think that's the last of my personal game pickups. Everything from here is whatever awful garbage FarmCat sent me. I shouldn't say garbage, those could be junky. Any cards that are irreparably damaged? I like irreparably in that the game won't work anymore, Derek, but I feel like I got some where some little plastic niblet somewhere like chipped off or something, which is like, I feel like it works fine. Dun, da, 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 all right. Okay, so now these are supposedly all games that need cleaning. This one doesn't look bad. Oh, changed my mind. I looked inside. It's got some dirt on the side. Yeah, this isn't bad though. FarmCat! Putting out a sub to my brother Derek. This is one of my favorite Final Fantasy XIV songs. How do you clean your books? I don't know. I'd imagine just like a feather duster. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bam, ba, da, 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 ba, da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Yeah, not bad. I feel like I told this story before, but one of my favorite repairs I ever had to do when I ran my own game store is I had a mom come in with a Wii, original Wii, and it was like, I have a 4-year-old and thought the Wii could play DVDs, and when one wouldn't play, he just kept putting more and more in there. She's like, can you just get are you able to get them out? I was like, yeah, let me take a look. And she hands me the Wii. Now imagine a Wii, but it had 5 discs inside the tray. Because the kid didn't understand the eject button. And it was right then and there I knew I hate Zoomers. Ugh. How much dirt came off? Clean side? Dirty side. Anyway, I was quite proud of myself when I was able to safely get all the discs out without damaging them, and the Wii still worked. Thought about playing NES Metal Gear on my gameplay channel. Oh, that one is extra bad. This is the previous side. This was this side. There we go. Much better. We'll get this sealed back up, take off some of the dirt. How to get the disc out? Being very, very careful. Taking apart the Wii just enough. And surprisingly, for a lot of the discs that weren't like jammed or locking by the tray, just pliers, I was able to very gently take them out. How much of what I play is what I feel like versus what will be well received? It's like 70-30 well received versus what I feel like. Okay, well, let's clean up some of that side dirt. Might be a little bit more kicked on than I'd like to admit. Yeah, a little bit. In college, you dropped your laptop case and dented your disk drive a little bit. Discs would go in and work, but it was near impossible to get them out. And one time, put in Shrek 2. Every time you boot up your laptop, fucking Shrek 2 would play. Amazing. It would happen so often that eventually you turn on your laptop and you just hear Shrek say, "Hello, Katrina! This is our swamp." Any games I'm playing in my free time just for me? I guess mostly Final Fantasy XIV. What the hell is that? That's not dirt. What is that? Maybe this side does need a little bit of goo gone. I don't know what's going on there, but that's not just dirt. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like something like slightly more caked on. It's not so bad that it's like driving me nuts, but whatever. There we go. This one looks good. Just some up in here on NES cartridges likes to collect dust a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna clean the contacts and up here, and pro wrestling will be fine. It's kind of nicer being able to clean cartridges over discs. Because with cartridges, you're kind of allowed to be a little bit rougher with them. Yeah. Yeah, not much to do there. Alright, let's just get the contacts cleaned. Another thing I need to do is eventually need to go through all of these and see which ones need to be added to the shelf. Ugh. So dirty. Yep, that's pro wrestling. Skate or die. Skate or die. Skate or die. Die, 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 die. This is filthy. Okay, so this guy, you can see just the dirt and discoloration on there, but really it's not as evident, but it's all over the label too. It's on my fingers and that feels fucking gross. Sadly, they've got a little bit of label tear up here and there's nothing I can do about it. And it looks like it had like specks of like whiteout drip on it. Back is also gross. This one is gross. This one is so dirty. Okay. Yeah, you're so dirty and you're clean, aren't you? Yeah, it's so clean. When the time I'm done with you. spick and span. I change out my cleaning solution. I don't like how foamy this one's getting. Marble Madness music. All right, it already looks so much better. Need to get more in that corner though. Remember, y'all, old toothbrush, fantastic for cleaning games. Did I see the PS2 controllers that Greg posted recently? I did not know. Yeah, he gets some stuff that's just wild. He was telling me about how he got God Hat in on PS2. And I was like, fuck, man. That's like one of those rather weird-ass random... Oh, nice. Whatever that whiteout is, my fingernail was able to just chip it off. Still got the label tear, which sucks. I got the whiteout off at least. Oh, there's a little bit on the side, too. That's not coming off. God Hand is rare now? God Hand was always rare. Came out for $30. No one paid attention to it. If you got God Hand complete on PS2, it's about $130 right now. And the game's actually like super fucking fun, despite it being really fucking jank.
Sweet.
I need to go to more garage sales and flea markets. It's been bad about that. Not bad. Let's be... It buck stops with me. I've been lazy about it. I love retro hunting. So fun. What platform would I recommend for Final Fantasy Tactics? PS1 version. Or the PSP version is better, but play it with like an emulated version with a patch that fixes like the slowdown and sound issues in it. Because like there are some like gameplay technical hurdles that the PSP version suffers from. Alright, it looks better.
Sweet.
Mr. Bazinga thanks for the Twitch Prime resub, new Twitch Prime sub. Also, EJ Cope being an all-new one. All right, let's get her die. Speaking of challenges, here we got a copy of Dragon Warrior. So what's tough about this one is we got a label, and that normally can easily heat right off. However, most of that label goes on top of the game label. And if I heat just right on that, that's going to ruin the adhesiveness of the Dragon Warrior game label. I don't want to ruin that. So, what's the best way to approach that? Probably stick with the heat gun plan, but we're probably going to go just from the side and see if we can't use that to start a clean peel and see if we can't get underneath that to get off the Dragon Warrior label. I think that's going to be my best bet. It may not actually work, to be honest, because when the label goes on top of this, it gets bad. But that's our plan. We'll use Jaws to protect it. the fuck label is this? Nope. That was too much. Oh, no, this is ruined. This is ruined. No, that's not good. I think I botched this one, everyone. Yeah. Ugh. At least it's just a copy of Dragon Warrior. That is rough. I've been bested. I might be able to get most of it off and use Gugon with some elbow grease for the rest, but that was rough. Did my best, chat. Was this store? Well, let me tell you. Replays from wherever the heck. Don't go there. Used games from GameStops are still a sticker nightmare. Man, what I did when I worked at GameStop is I hated those spine labels so much, and putting it just right on the cover art felt so wrong to me, especially since like the prices would change, and I know that I would need to like replace the spine label. So it's like, why would I just put that on there when I know I'm going to need to like change it up at some point later? Like, I'm making it actively worse. So rather than, what I personally did when I worked there is rather than putting the label just right on the cover art, is I would actually tear off the label so it would still have the wax paper on the back from the printer. And then I would just slide that into the cover art. That way when the price would change, I could just slide it out, slide the next one in, and when someone bought the game, they really liked it, they can just slide that price label right out, and their cover art wasn't ruined. Colonial Counteract Alive, thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Did I have a Funko Land growing up? I did not. Growing up, I had... Where'd I go for most of my games? Toys R Us, Walmart, the local rental stores, which was like, the number one was like Muntz Movie Land. But this is also the time that, you know, you could rent video games from the Shell gas station. That was cool too. If I went to like the east side of Green Bay, there was a KB Toys. Rip Toys R Us. Toys R Us is coming back, baby. Didn't you see? They're going to be inside... What was it? Macy's? Muntz Movie Land. Oh, Derek, did I show you this? Hold on. Here, Derek. We'll see if the camera focuses. It may not. There we go. Get that. Once Movieland video, baby. This is after I moved locations. Yep. And again, like if I was to clean stuff, I should take this label off because it's on the back of an $800 NES game. But it's like, I don't know, man. To me, like this is proof where I got it. To give you guys an idea of how old this label is, the phone number is there, but it doesn't include the area code because this is before you needed an area code to call stuff locally. History's neat. Oops. Months Movieland went out of business as soon as a family video showed up in town. Big chain movie rentals taking out the mom and pops out of business. So we had a family video up by us. There was a Blockbuster kind of nearby, but if we wanted to go to that, we had to go down towards like Lambeau Field, and that wasn't worth it. Getting some more of this label off, just using Goo Gone on my fingers. Do you think I could ever stomach a replay of Skies of Arcadia? Oh, hell yeah. I would need the GameCube version, which I do not own. Right? Right. Yeah, got the label off, no problem. Just the cartridge is fucked up. It's pretty dirty. Oh, if it's worth the time restoring. Is that Sharpie? What is this? That's not Sharpie. What's this black? Just bad dirt? Just bad dirt. Sorry, I keep like... I try and keep this center, but it's hard to do sometimes. GD Weston, 100 bits. That's better. Still has some dirt on the back. Give it a good scrub down. Much cleaner. Much cleaner. All right, I did what I could for this Dragon Warrior, but it's still pretty messed up. Yeah, this is... I mean, I got the label off the front, but like all around here is pretty fricked up. this would probably be okay for someone who just wanted to play Dragon Warrior again. I personally, I'm kind of disappointed at how badly I botched that up, but it is better than it was before. No, Jaws! The corner label's being peeled up. Oh, it's very dried out too. There's no saving that. Feels bad. Cartridge itself? Not really looking all that dirty. Oop. We got some dirt and... What happened here? You guys see that? That like discoloration in the cartridge? What's going on there? That's like heat damage. Yeah, that's not like dirt or anything up here. This is like the plastic of the cartridge being very slightly warped. This is just dirt. But yeah, this is... You can kind of see how like the, because of the warpness, the plastic where, you know, the shell meets together, it's nice and thin here. And then it starts to separate here. So this, I don't know what the story is behind this, but it got too close to some heat. GD, 100 bits, but I play Theme Hospital? I played one of those. Which one was that? I think I played 2 Point Hospital. On the gameplay channel. It was alright. It was pretty overwhelming. If you sent Skies of Arcadia Legends, would I play it? I sure would, eventually. I don't know when I would get to it, but yes. That would be a game I would play again. Alright, we'll clean up the context as well, because I can see a lot of the dirt on the inside. Kind of bummed about that. Whatever that weird heat damage is, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, look at all that. All the dirt that this is picking up. That's just on one side of the contacts. You have original Lufia 2? Lufia 2 is excellent. Like, Lufia 1 was already pretty good. And Lufia 2 is just that much better. And if you got that, definitely hold on to that, because Lufia 2 is another one of those Super Nintendo games that's gotten quite a bit of value. I think Lufia 2 is like another $100 Super Nintendo game for cartridge alone. Yeah, there we go. Have I beaten Jaws on the NES? God, no. All right. Oh. Well, I said I wanted my work cut out for me, so. Oh no, it's the same place. Uh-oh. Replays. Yep, hydrate. DB with more bits. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's so dirty. Oh, and there's Sharpie in the back. Oh, no. Some good games in here, though. Listen, JC. Did you use acrylic paint? Is this acrylic paint? Nope. Or whiteout? What is that? Either way, I'm upset. Alright, let's start with Kung Fu. We're gonna try to use the same strat that I did before. Just heat up just the
Sweet.
side. I'm gonna be a little bit more gentle about how much I'm using here. Pathmaker, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub. What is that? Hot air? Yeah, it's just a heat gun. It's meant for use for like shrink wrap and packaging. But its secret purpose for taking labels off of retro video games. There we go. Hopefully you guys kind of see the progress so far. Shadow Sense Music, thank you so much for the resub. Clean label peel? Oh, no, so close. So close. Oh well. That's pretty good though. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more for you guys. Just kidding? This is as far as it zooms? That can't be right. What's your problem, Logitech? You max out at 120? I want you gotta have more than 2 zoom levels. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? This is as much as like the camera will let me zoom in. I don't know why. I can't get this any lower, otherwise I would. This is like Earthbound in the style of Anamanaguchi. Okay, well, honestly, I did the easy part. It's this shit. It may be Googonable, like Sharpie. I can kind of. Scraping off just the colors. I might just. Oh, let's see. DB like for 200 bits. Use ladder fluid to maybe dissolve it? Would that work? Don't. If I knew like immediately what this was, it looks like acrylic paint, but it would chip off easier if it was acrylic paint. Yeah, Goo not gonna do it. I was hoping it would, but it's not. Okay, Gone can't gone it. God damn you, JC. Yeah, this might require something I don't have readily here. Yeah, something like nail polish maneuver would be the way to go. I don't have any here, so I might just need to put this back into the cleaning pile. Or see if I can go find some. Alright, let me set this aside for now. When I need to take a break, I'll go check to see if I got any like nail polish remover. Magic eraser. Man, I've tried those things. I don't like them. At least this one's mostly dirty. Oh. Thankfully the label is brittle. Let's see. This was $28 back in July 2015. Yeah, this just has dirt all fucking over it. This one came from Second and Charles. That's what the label said. I assume that's a local store. Some of my favorite places to find retro games are places that aren't actually like retro game stores. Because then you'd be amazed what they have there. Like, I was able to find some honestly pretty fucking cool PlayStation 1 games at a Played Against Sports. Try to show how much cleaner that looks for you. Still got some dirt up on the top to do, like right around the super. And of course the D on the back. Use isopropyl alcohol. I mean, I got some of that right there. I could give that a shot for JC. There we go. You can see top label, clean. So then, for the Sharpie, we've dealt with this before. Some of the best way to deal with that is honestly just Goo Gun. Found a complete and boxed copy of Eternal Darkness in one of the second Interel stores. More than one person knows this place? That's fucking awesome. Zarfna, thanks for the resub. It's a chain of secondhand stores? I've never heard of it. Never seen it either. So this just needs elbow grease and Goo Gun. Usually. We'll see how much this cooperates. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's coming off. But it is in there. You can see it's kind of more brown than black now. Oh, DB, thanks for giving us a sub to Persnickety Puppy. Also, hey, Persnickety. Use an Expo whiteboard marker. Expo whiteboard marker. Some of you guys said just take Sharpie to it and wipe off that Sharpie. I have some Sharpie around here. Here's what I got. We'll do this for some science. Put a black spot on there. I don't know how much. Do I use a cloud lifter with my mic? Yes, absolutely. SMB Shores, they need cloud lifters. All right, kind of an update on there, so you can kind of see where it's a little more faded. What makes this difficult is like a lot of this marker is actually within the grooves and the natural texture of the plastic, and because of that, it's hard for me just to like use my finger. Even with pressure to get on that. So this is one of those things where if I just keep at it, eventually all this will come off. But I don't want to spend all of the stream focusing on just this. And because it's going to hurt my finger. Another option, what I would do is, because we can also see like the discoloration of the plastic here. So some other things that I would also consider is actually unscrewing this and just taking off the back. finding a donor SNES cart and just replacing the back. That way, there's no discoloration, doesn't have the giant D on there, and you still got yourself a Super Punch-Out. So, that's another option. But yeah, I don't want to spend all stream on just that guy. There's a lot of games here. Ever tried Mr. Clean Magic Eraser? I've not had good success with those. Speaking of good-ass games, Blaster Master. This looks pretty clean to me. Some dirt buildup in the groove, naturally. Yeah, I think we just kind of wipe down this corner, clean up the contacts, and then we're good here. If you guys never played the Blaster Master Zero games for Switch, highly recommend those. Yeah, that's all I really needed. Yep. Those Q-tip down these contacts. Are they new or remixed? They're both. It's weird because Blaster Master Zero was a remake of Blaster Master 1. But they've already remade Blaster Master 1, and it was a WiiWare title. But the Blaster Master Zero remake was so much better than the WiiWare title. Someone who's new to this series, what player order do you recommend? Blaster Master 0, 1, 2, 3. Blaster Master 2 and Genesis was not very good. Neither was Blaster Master Boy for Game Boy. Hey, what's up, Unileska? Welcome out to the game cleaning stream. One of the most cathartic things I'll ever do. Shout out to Unileska. If you guys haven't been following her over on her streams, be sure to do that. Another huge Final Fantasy streamer. It's pretty much how we came to learn about each other, just because we both just streamed the crap out of Final Fantasy. She recently started playing through Final Fantasy IX using the Moguri mod. Still got a little bit of dirt left on Blaster Master here. You know, do you ever go to your like retro game stores in your area? You're on Vancouver Island now, or whatever it's called, right? I went to some places there. Like the one time I was visiting Vancouver Island, and like I grabbed some stuff because I was like, heck yeah. Yeah, this looks clean. Had to wipe down the cartridges so much it warped my Q-tip, but got a lot of dirt off of it. Looks good. Bela Pyrodolite, thank you for the tier 2 resub. There's one store there, and sometimes they have awesome retro items. I wish I could remember the name of the place, because I bought... Hold on. Damn it, never mind. Because last time I was there, they had a complete box copy of Daggerfall for PC, so I bought it. But I don't remember the name of the store at all. It was, I picked that up when I was there doing the Dominare pre-release with the Loading Ready Run guys. Speaking of good games, Crystalis. There's a plane trade there. Plane trade's a bit too chain store for me. This one's plastic, has a little bit of heat damage on there. You can kind of see it up in this corner. Some dirt here to easily clean up. Thankfully, no markings on the back. Yeah, not too bad. This up here is a little bit of a bummer. It's not too bad. Let's get a general wipe down. Yeah, there we go. Much cleaner. You can still kind of see the plastic discoloration. Octokaiser. Thank you for that resub. Just wanted to double check the battery backup, which this could be very easily replaced. Not a whole lot of dirt. Like, here's a clean side, there's the dirty. It's not too bad. What's the date on that battery? Oh, let's see if I can see it. That doesn't really say. Couldn't tell you. There we go. Crystallis. Why did the back of every NES game say not to use alcohol when is alcohol bad for cleaning? They said that so that Nintendo couldn't possibly get in trouble for some kid messing around with alcohol on their Nintendo games. Clean. Oh. There's a small plastic chunk come out of, I think it was Crystallis. Uh-oh. Next up, Ultima. Little bit of dirt up here on this label we can clean off. That actually might be... Yeah, it's a little bit of adhesive. Won't be too bad, though. Other than that, not a whole lot. Some very, very faint specks of dirt. Like right here, you can kind of see it. Right there, you can barely see it. Other than that, though, generally, pretty clean. What am I using to clean? We got my alcohol for the contacts. Goo Gone for adhesiveness. Heat gun for label removal. And then just like house cleaning spray for everything else. Plus, label peeler, toothbrush. Would I ever play Ultima 3 on stream? The only Ultima game I ever played was Ultima Underworld. Farmcat gifting out 10 subs to everybody. Thank you, Farmcat. Congrats to everyone caught in that blast. As always, if you got a free sub, you do have to hang out with me for the next 30 days. I'll make the rules. Does your Goo Gone not make it sticky? No. No. But you certainly don't want your Goo Gone to linger, especially if you put it on top of a label or anything like that, because you really don't want it to seep through. But no, I've never had a problem with Goo Gone. If you use too much of it, you can leave like an oily residue. That's why I always put Goo Gone, apply it to rag, rather than like apply to the cartridge. That back dirt come off? Yeah, it did. Looks much better. Is Goo Gone good for those video game price stickers? They can be. Lord Dreamer gifting out a sub to Amdor. So just like toothbrush on top, you can use just like a regular house cleaning spray. Windex works really well. You don't even need the toothbrush all the time. I like it because I just like to get that scrub motion. Alright. And now we got ourselves another disaster. I will never shop at Replays because of how every single time, label right on. Why is it so hard to take this and put it here, not on top of the label? Ah, look at this big thing. Oh, this would be fun to get off though. Oh, it's also really fucking gross on the back. Okay, yeah, this one's tough. Well, I wanted games to clean. FarmCat provided. So we're gonna use the heat gun just to try to heat up this label until you see the color change on there. Not too much to ruin the rest of it though. Alright, yep, starting to brown. There we go. Just to get that started and get underneath. And we're going to go for a clean label peel. Uh-oh. This label is troublesome. No, it's still like sticking to the plastic of the label itself. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I don't know if I can save this one. What happened here? Why are you like this? Oh, you hate to see it. That's bad. Yep. In my attempt of trying to get the label off, it actually started taking up some of the plastic of the Solstice label itself. So like here, you can kind of see like my focus here, Logitech. You can kind of see like kind of getting underneath it. And that's all because this label was put on top of it. That's a bummer. I might not even try to salvage it. This might be a donor cartridge. Use the back or something. Because like this is just jacked. Yeah. Label is borked. Yeah, this one's going well, though. Are store owners just that incompetent? It's more that a lot of store owners just don't care. Again, like, especially if it's like a mom and pop store, there's like, whatever, just as long as someone buys it, who cares? Not everyone really cares about preservation. There we go. Like back label? No problem. But yeah, you just when you put on the NES label, I cry every time. Get the rest of this off. So I can put a little bit of Goo Gone on my shop towel. And we're just gonna get off the rest of the label. Oh yeah, you know that's the other thing I'm using is these like blue shop towels. They're meant for like garages and mechanics and stuff. Work awesome for game cleaning. You're ordering stuff now from Amazon. This is just a label peeler. Should be able to find out this on Amazon for like $7. Let's look at that gross back that kind of want to clean. Is that soap? Nope. This is just general multi-surface cleaner. I'm not digging it. Might swap over to Windex. Windex works just as well, if not better, because it's less soapy, less residue. Do I restore any handheld cartridges? I don't really get those in a whole lot. I would if I got some, though. Like, do I have any? I mean, I have a bunch of GBA and some Game Boy things that probably could be restored. If I wanted to get like super ambitious, I would open up like my Pokemon Blue and Silver, replace the batteries on it. Those might require soldering though. I did what I could with this one, but this is just too bad. Speaking of collector's values and Game Boy, if you guys have any Game Boy games, if you have the boxes or manuals for any of those, any Game Boy game, doesn't matter, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, for almost any of them, it's so ridiculous how hard it is to find any Game Boy games, handheld games, that have their boxes or manuals. So if you got those, someone wants it. Like, that's going to be generally pretty rare because so many parents just threw that stuff in the garbage. This is another game that I bought. I don't think this needs anything. This actually looks beautifully clean. I bought this from a... Or no. No, this was a gift. It looks super clean. I don't even think I want to do anything to it. I guess we can check the contacts. But other than that, like, someone took care of this. Yeah, I may want to open up. Like, I'm not used to seeing this clearing, and I'm like weirdly suspicious that might be bootleg. Hope it's not the case. I have an SNES game that needs to be cleaned. We did some challenging ones earlier. I don't know if I got many more down here. I got a lot of NES. Oh no, this is legit. I was very suspicious, but no, this is legit. The PCB board says right on there. I don't know how else it will show up on camera, but it actually says Majesco Sales Inc. Real Monsters. We got the gold Nintendo engraving on the PC board itself. So it may actually be okay. Oh. I think someone tried to clean this with toothpaste. Can you guys see that, like, weird white residue all the way across the contacts? There's even, like, up on here? Yeah. You guys can see that, right? Like, I think someone tried to clean this with toothpaste. Don't like that. Maybe something spilled. It looks streaky, like someone was rubbing on it. Which some people say you can use toothpaste to clean your cartridges, which maybe that works. But this is exactly why I personally don't like doing that. You know, to their credit, really isn't a lot of dust on here. But yeah, so now you look at this side. So this is the side that I just cleaned. And then that's like where the white streaks are from how they cleaned it. I personally think mine looks a little better. Is that Brasso? Oh yeah, it could be that. Shoe polish. Don't like it. Not one bit. Yeah, not much dirt on it. I'll give it that, but I really don't like the residue behind. Just cleaned off all of that. There we go. Much better. Now we can put our real monsters back together. I'm a professional game cleaner. You're only a professional at something when you get paid for it. This is just a hobby of mine that I find to be very satisfying. Good though. Super clean. Here we got the Super Game Boy. Backside, very clean. Sides, top, all pretty good. We just got a little bit of dirt. You can kind of see it up in here. Small amount, and then right in here is very slightly dirty. Not a whole lot though. So I just hit that up, clean up the contacts. The Super Game Boy looks pretty good. Yo, shout out to Super Game Boy. You know how hype it was when Pokemon came out? To have two people on their Game Boys playing Pokemon, but then a third person playing their Pokemon on the Super Game Boy on the TV. It was pretty tight. Do I have the Super Game Boy 2? I don't. I know of it. But I'm like, whatever. I'm not really missing out a whole lot. I ran a game store? Yep, I ran one in Texas. When I worked for Screw Attack. They bought a game store, needed someone to run it. And they knew that I worked at GameStop. So they brought me down to run it. Okay, yeah, this actually was pretty dirty. Farm Cannon! With a $75 donation, it says there. Now you're being paid to clean games. Thank you. Yeah, that was over 10 years ago. Because they basically bought a used game store from a different pair of guys who didn't know what they were doing. So I basically showed up and I was like, oh, this store has 6 months to live. I got it for the last 18 months. But yeah, it's like being thrust into the helm of a sinking ship. Just gonna get these little bits of dirt.
Smoke weed every day.
Got Super Game Boy complete in box a few years ago? Really? Like the big Super Nintendo box? The what? Did you get the one that came with the strategy guide? Like that box? There we go. You can see the, just got that dirt off. Dirt down here too. Now we got ourselves a clean Super Game Boy. There's like barely anything I need to do to Shinjin the ruler. There's like some specs on the back. That's about it. A little bit of dirt buildup naturally up here. Betsy Dash. Thanks for the reset. You had the smaller box? Oh, okay. I got the, when I got Super Game Boy, at least what I remember, I got the one that came with like the Super Game Boy guide. So it gave you like basically a Super Game Boy strategy guide, which basically gave you a bunch of codes to do different colors or custom colors on specific games. Frost Nawaki gifting us a sub to Little Neko-chan. Thank you, Nawaki. I'm gonna try to scrub this down. I don't know if it'll take it though. I can't tell if this is actually dirt or not. What's got going up here? I don't think it's dirt because it's not really scrubbing off. Or if it's dirt just caked on there enough, I may have to goog on it. You guys can kind of see that. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I don't feel too hopeful though. No. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a little bit better. Hard to tell. I don't think so. I don't know what you got going on here, Shinjin. Just a weird back. Front looks great. But yeah, like whatever this is. Oh. Let's clean up those contacts before we put it away. I've never played this game. Also, like, how crazy is it that Shinjin the Ruler has instructions on the label? Use select key to switch screens. HE means air, R and K means rank, EXP is experience, Cavaliers headquarter. Like, it's trying to teach you what all the acronyms mean. On the cartridge. Oh god. Yep. Glad I chose to clean the contacts. Look at that. Not very helpful since it can't be seen inside the NES. I mean, yeah. It's very dumb. Maybe if you had the
Sweet.
top loader. If you had like one of the top loaders, it'd be fine. Maybe that was their plan? Was not their plan. Daloon, thank you for bringing all new Twitch Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Button up your blue shirt. Enjoy all of your emotes. But no one had those, it's true. They also weren't good. Like, the top loaders are actually worse. You had this NES game? Dang. I personally never played it. This one is hella dirty, you guys. God damn. Maybe I should have opened it to clean it up. Ooh. Yeah, well, there you go, Shinjin. You may need more. We got some more Ultima. This one's Quest of the Avatar. Some dirt buildup in the usual places. We got a little bit up in here, but other than that, this actually looks pretty good. Yep, barely needs a scrub down. We'll clean up the contacts as well, and then Ultima will be good to go. Trying to get the little specks of dirt right up on here. My setup to stream the NES and SNES games or just record for YouTube. I have things to stream them. Like I have the Super Analog NT and the Analog NT Noir and the Sega Analog, and those are all hardware-based consoles that can play cartridge games through HDMI out. So because of that, I'm able to stream those. Love the analog consoles. Me too, Yuna. So happy with them. I didn't get the Game Boy one that they just released. And I feel like I probably should have. Because I like Game Boy. When am I ever going to need that? And now I'm like, oh man. Wish I had the Game Boy one. Can you just get a composite to HDMI converter? You can. A lot of times that causes an input lag. And it looks like shit. But like for like stream or recording for videos or whatever, like having as clean of footage possible is usually ideal. That's why so many YouTubers, whenever they're talking about games, a lot of times they're emulating them. Like PS1 games and 64 games in particular, a lot of times those are just emulated because They'll just look way sharper. Rad Racer. Apparently a popular NES game that I never got into myself. Weird scuff marks on the back, like lines were scratched down on them. Again, I would assume that's dirt, but it may not. The Civ saves make an emulation a plus for reviewing. It can certainly be a benefit. And I would understand that. I personally avoid emulation at all costs if I can help it. I'm too much of a boomer. I like using actual cartridges, actual saves, actual hardware whenever I can. Did I analog or emulate Yoshi for the gameplay channel? That was the analog. Then you must not like the Retron 5? Well, I don't like the Retron for a lot of reasons. One, the Retron, I get it, very, very convenient, and yeah, you put the cartridge right in there, and the games pop up on your screen, and you can use your actual controllers. But I don't like it because it's software-based emulation. It's not you playing your actual cartridge, it senses your cartridge, finds the ROM, and then plays the ROM for you. Two, Retrons are pieces of shit, and they break down for like no goddamn fucking reason. Yeah, I hate Retron. Those things are so temperamental. Woo, dirty. Have I been to any conventions in the past year or so? No. There hasn't been any convention in the past year or so. Well, I mean, there have been, but just not ones I've been to or be willing to go to. I miss them though, man. Especially retro game ones. Like Portland Retro Game Expo in particular, the best. But I would love to check out some other ones. Like I know there's a SoCal Retro Game Expo coming up in March, which I have been to before, and that place is actually pretty good. Wouldn't mind going back to that one. I know some friends of mine are actually going to go there as guests. Gerard's going to be there. Alex is going to be there. I went to PAX. Oh, yeah, I suppose. I did go to PAX. That wasn't a RetroCon at all. It's also down the street. Merry Christmas, everyone. Weirdly, Seattle doesn't have, like, a great convention screen. Like, you'd think Seattle would have, like, constant conventions, but they really don't. At least for shit that I care about. They have PAX. They have Sakura-Con, which I didn't love. And I think there's, like, maybe one more. But, like, that's it. Everything else is always, like, sports or other conventions. Like, not often nerd stuff. Yeah, SoccerCon was just meh when I was there, Yuna. I went there exactly once. And I was just kind of like, eh. It, like, didn't do it for me at all. I don't know. I continue to try to hold out onto the hope that maybe someday a convention will happen that they would want me to be out as a guest again, because that would be awesome. I still retain that fear that my convention days are over and no one wants me as a guest anymore. I'm old news. Like, I'm not cool or hip enough of a YouTuber to bring out as a guest anymore. No, the kids are about that dream or fucking whatever. I don't know. This actually looks really good. It's got a little bit of like a minor spill on the cartridge I can easily clean up. How many games have I cleaned today? About 15 or so. How often do I clean my cartridges? Whenever I get new ones, I'll clean them before I put them away. And then for all the other ones, a lot of times I'll dust the outsides a lot, like just on the shelf. Like I'll take a feather duster and just try to wipe those down. But if like cleaned on like the contacts and all that, I'll do that as needed. Which is like when I feel like playing it. Yeah, that's all like this one really needed. Got a little bit of like the dirt. I like that small kind of like schmutz right there. We'll get the contacts cleaned up. I've actually never played Wall Street Kid. I know it's all about stonks. I've never actually played it myself. This one wasn't too dirty. That's good. Stream game. Stream Wall Street Kid. That'll bring in the views. Come on by, everybody. And make some profit. Have I played every game in my collection? No. I definitely have a lot of games I'm just like, this would be neat on the shelf. I ain't gonna play it. It's like Milon's Secret Castle. When am I gonna be like, you know what I want to play right now? Milon's Secret Castle. This isn't even all that dirty. A bit of a wipe down on the label, like that's it. Oh, yeah, it's not bad at all. Yeah, it'd be like, open up your Steam library. Have you played all of those? Okay. Yep, get the context on this guy. Ooh, it's definitely dirty down in here. I need a fresh Q-tip for this one. Jimmy Acer, thank you for the 100 bits. I should kind of like Milon's Secret Castle. I know the game. Never really played it myself, though. These are all donations. Most of them are. They were sent with the explicit purpose are being cleaned. You guys hear that? Cleaning ASMR. Get that dirt off. What game do I have the most copies of, and why is it Super Hard Lied? It's not Super Hard Lied. Super Hard Lied was on Genesis. I have exactly one of that. I do have multiples of regular Hard Lied, but I don't think that's what I have the most of. It might be Zelda 1. So I've got Zelda 1 Gold Cart, Zelda 1 Gray Cart, and Zelda 1 Gold Cart signed by Shigeru Miyamoto. I don't think I've got any other multiples. Can you see the signed version? I don't know if I have it out. It might be in storage. Hold on. Oh, I got it. There you go. Oh, it's Shigeru Miyamoto and Eiji Aonuma. Miyamoto drew a little Triforce on it. How did I get that? I brought this with me. And then when I met and interviewed Shigeru Miyamoto and Eiji Aonuma, I asked them if they would sign it, and they were kind enough to do so. And that was when Nintendo brought me out for the Nintendo Switch reveal event in New York. So that was 6 years ago now. Yep, just asked, hey, Mr. Miyamoto, would you please sign that? And he pulled out his Sharpie and he signed it. And I said, thanks, Dad. I mean, Mr. Miyamoto, and then I ran out of the room. Do you think he still thinks about me? You could just blow him, dude. West, I will ban you. If Tetris is so good, why isn't there a Tetris 2? Boom! Tetris 2! This one wasn't too bad. Back looked good. I've got a little dirt down here, actually, I want to scrub off. There was a Tetris 2? Yeah, it sucks. It's just Tetris, only they made like random ass stupid blocks. And they like added like little bomb mechanics and it's dumb. Didn't that introduce the versus mode? I mean, Tetris on NES did not have versus, but Tetris on Game Boy did. So everyone was all about the Game Boy versus mode, because then you played as Mario and Luigi. Fun fact. Just remember the game called Zoop? Fuck Zoop. I hate that game. Yeah, Tetris by Tengen had multiplayer. Baseball Simulator 1000? 1.00? I don't know. See what we got up here. Clean backside. Just the way I like them. Looks like a small amount of dirt on the top side of the label. Dirt build up on here naturally. Yeah, so let's clean the front, the top side, and the contacts with the Baseball Simulator. It'll be fine. And I said, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, tang, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Y'all remember that commercial? Slayer Falcon, thanks for the resub. Diddle-oo. Diddle-oo. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. And then he shrank my head. I saw that commercial so often as a kid. Diddle-oo. Diddle-oo. There you go. That's Baseball Simulator cleaned. My fingies are starting to hurt from constantly applying pressure. There's still a bunch of games down here, guys. Remember the Yoshi's Island commercial? Yeah, where he kept eating so much that his stomach literally exploded into like food chunks and guts at the camera. 90s were wild, man. Ah, fuck, Super Widget's in here? Holy shit. Who the fuck watched Widget? Well, nice part. Since Rayman 2's got a nice green cartridge, we can really see where the dirt is. Which is pretty much all over. That mark up there, dirt or Sharpie? It might be Sharpie. Got some dirt and some old label residue up there. Oh, the backside is super dirty. You can really see it in the reflection of the light. Is that Widget the goddamn World Watcher? Sure fucking is. Original Smash Bros. Commercial? That was a great ass commercial though, Echo. Imagine me and you and me. Whoosh. And then you start beating ass on each other. Really tells you what the game was about. Good commercial. Ranger Troop with a tier 3 resub. Thank you so much. Never much of a Rayman player myself. What's the best way to confirm that I received a package sent to me? I don't know. What's my favorite N64 game? And why is it Ogre Battle N64? Ogre Battle is not my favorite N64 game. What is my favorite N64 game? WWF No Mercy. All right, got a lot of that dirt off. It's so dirty, like left indentations on the cartridge itself, though. Are there any Saturn games I would consider good? Hell yeah. Saturn's got a lot of tight games. Especially if you ever want arcade ports. Saturn's where it's at. Magical Knight Ray Earth. Oh god. Look at the dirt on the stupid heat shield. How do you get dirt inside this? Children, I swear. Oh, look over at my Saturn shelf. The Die Hard Arcade trilogy. I don't care what anyone says. Those games fucking rule. X-Men Children of the Atom. Dark Savior.
Sweet.
Mork the Orc with the Twitch Prime resub. Thank you, Mork. Ugh. Poor Rayman. There you go. For the record, chat, these like metal heat shields that's inside these cartridges and inside like the NES, you don't need them at all. You don't need them. They were there to like follow FTC guidelines or whatever it was, so that their product wasn't quote unquote dangerous, but like it's not dangerous. You don't need the heat shields. If you want to keep it authentic, you keep it in there, but perfectly safe to take out. All right, widget. Actually has a little bit of dirt on the front label. You can, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. You can kind of see like the brief mark along here. This looks like a bit of soda or something. So we need to clean the front label. We got some sticker residue over here. Top and back look good though. Yeah, so sticker residue. Clean up that, get the contacts, and we'll have ourselves a clean ass super widget. Might be a bit harder than I thought to get this off. If that's like... sticky, I might be able to gently scrape off with my thingy. Like super gently. Maybe not. What I go to for sticker residue removal? Who gone? Hey Dahlia, good to see ya. I plan on streaming Master Duel anytime soon? Probably not, because it's like modern Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I don't really care about modern Yu-Gi-Oh at all. I have negative interest in it. Farmcat, gifting out a sub to Great Dane. Surprisingly, stubborn sticker bits on there. Okay. If I could hire a cinema screen to play a game for a day, what would I play? Final Fantasy VI. Which is probably pretty dumb. Like the better answer is probably like something with cutscenes and voice acting or whatever in it. But like Final Fantasy VI though. Or A Link to the Past. Aerobiz! Hell yeah. Don't think I won't! It's like some like sun-dried label on the side. There you go. Did I tell you guys about how I found a new Aerobiz game on Steam? wasn't actually Aerobus, but it was like the same kind of. It was like run your own airline. And I was like, whoa, no way! A new game where you can like run your own airline? And I got really excited and almost bought it, but then it turns out it was secretly a horny game where you also date and bang your stewardesses. Be let down by that. I was like, I don't want to bang. I want to make money. Were the stewardesses at least men? No, they're all anime. All anime girls. Alright, outside of Super Widget. Clean. Oh, wait. We got a little bit more label residue. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, got a little bit more label residue over on here. Then let's get the contacts. Profits are sexy enough for me. Exactly. Ain't nothing sexier than seeing my bottom line go up. Tell me more about our on-hand capital. Inside looks good. Thankfully, the contacts aren't too corroded or worn down. Where did I go to college anyway? I never went to college. That was a very conscious decision by my part. I just sound more educated than a lot of people you watch on YouTube. I don't know what that says about me or the people you watch on YouTube. Everything I know I learned from video games. There you go, Super Widget. Don't think I own this one, so be happy to add that to the old collection shelf. Doomsday Warrior. This was actually added to the Switch SNES Online collection, and I don't know why. Ah! But he's punching and kicking a dude at the same time. Oh. This is like not dirty. Well, it's got a little bit of scuff down here. Like that's it. A little bit sticker residue on top here. I got the nitpick, but general's pretty good. Cyanmata! Thanks to resub. Saw Doomsday Lawyers on this, the most 80s looking thing you've ever seen. This was like 1991. Thank you very much. It was like right at the forefront of that edgy 90s era where everything had to be like cooler. Kind of like when Superman died and he came back with long hair. He was cooler, Superman. Why do some SNES games have that divot strip in the front of the SNES? So that after you hit the eject button, your thumb had a natural place to go from grabbing it from the top. I just made that up. I don't fucking know. Looks nice. Return! Thanks for the resub. It could be that the divot uses up just a slightly less amount of plastic. And anything that they could do to cut corners and save on production costs probably helps a lot. Have I seen the SNES PlayStation? Yeah, I saw it in person. I played it. It was on display at a convention that I was at. I honestly can't remember which one it was now. It was one of the retro game cons. But yeah, they had the Nintendo PlayStation on display there, and it was so cool. That doesn't sound entirely accurate, Vitamin Chi. Because this is an early Super Nintendo game. Like, really, really early. Doesn't have the groove. And the later model SNES, like, that wasn't until like 1995 or later. So that doesn't sound entirely accurate. My guess is just slightly less plastic use. Because, like, they both got the groove there. What do I think about emulation? Whatever. Everyone emulates. Anyone who says they don't emulate's a liar. Everyone's done it at some point in their life. I don't really have a problem with emulation because some things, like, there's no other way to play it, so Jesus Christ. I don't have a problem with emulation, but what I do have a problem with are quote-unquote reproduction carts of games readily available in the United States. For example, I was actually at a it was like a used record store in Seattle, but they also happened to carry some video games. And they had a copy of Mario Party 3 for sale. I was like, oh, hell yeah, Mario Party 3 for N64, sick. How much is it? And it was like $40 or something like that, and they had a big label on the front that said, reproduction cartridge. And I was like, wait, what? It was a reproduction cartridge of Mario Party 3 on N64. So, they called it reproduction cartridge. I call it counterfeit. Reproduction cartridges of things that aren't available in the United States or can't be played in any other way, that I can understand a little bit more. Stuff like patched versions of games or translated, or like Terra Enigma, stuff that wasn't available in the United States. But then like a reproduction cartridge made, or even like randomizer games, and then available so you can play on an actual cartridge? Sure. But Mario Party 3, untouched in any way, and then sold as a quote-unquote reproduction cartridge, like, you're selling bootleg counterfeit shit. Like that I have a problem with. Yeah, reproduction cartridges of your Final Fantasy 3 and NES, your Final Fantasy 5, Super Nintendo, all that. Sure, whatever. I've got reproduction cartridges of Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 3 and NES, complete with boxes. Because I wanted to play it, I want to play like on actual hardware as best I could. Counterfeit carts have skyrocketed since 2020. I've kind of noticed that myself, Kecker Screw. Like, a lot. And not even just like the usual like GBA suspects. Like, I saw someone. I was at the Dallas Retro Game Convention, and there was a entire vendor stall that was just quote-unquote reproduction cartridges. But the reproduction cartridges were like Link to the Past, Final Fantasy VI, Super Mario RPG, Metal Warriors, Soul Blazer, like actual Super Nintendo games, but they're like, these are reproduction cartridges. They made it clear that they were reproduction cartridges, like they were upfront about that. But I'm like, you're selling bootleg stuff here. Why are we acting like that's okay? Every single one of the DS carts were repros? Damn. That must have felt bad. Ninja Turtles. A clean cart. We'll just clean up the contacts and that's about it. That's a pretty clean cart though. Yeah, Pokemon games in particular are like some of the most counterfeited ones. There you go. Getting through quite a bit of the stack. I won't lie, they're like, kind of is a part of me that wants to save some of these because maybe they would be good for like TikTok or Instagram videos. Oh, it could be neat. Maybe not. What do I know? A lot of these just aren't too dirty, though. Yeah. Yeah, I might save a handful of these, just in case. Here we got a Nickelodeon Guts. You can kind of see a little bit of sticky on that black label there. Then kind of like where you see like the black of the label kind of become a little bit more gray. That's because we got some shit on there we'll need to clean up. Do you have it? Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, we're just gonna wipe that down, clean up the contacts, and that's all we need to do it. How long do you give a game before you decide you don't like it? I don't think it's correct to arbitrarily choose any amount. Like, if you're playing something and you're just not vibing with it, you're not vibing with it. Why continue to do something you don't enjoy? Because it might get better. It's like the Final Fantasy 13 argument. This game sucks. Oh, but dude, after like 25 hours, it gets really good. It's like, you want me to play 25 hours of something I actively hate and not enjoy to maybe it get better? Or I can go pop in any other game and enjoy immediately for the full 25 hours. Hey, Peachy boy. What up, dude? Thank you for 300 bits. That's like the only real clean we need to do on the cartridge. Try to show a little bit of an after so you can see like that weird discoloration is now gone. So whatever that was is now cleaned off of there. So we'll get the contacts wiped up. Oh, this one was surprisingly dirty. So a lot of these games that I have are duplicates. And what I do with my duplicates is I actually hold on to them. Because then the next time I do one of my panels, specifically almost always at a retro game convention, I like to do like random game giveaways of just like whatever random game I can. And like a lot of these here would be great for that. Just like cheaper but like cool NES games like Ninja Turtles, Rad Racer, or whatever, Tetris 2. Just to reach into a box and be like, here, this is yours now. Alright, here we got Yoshi's Island 2. Some dirt down here, obviously the label. The game label itself, you can see a lot of tearing all along the upside. Right at the edge where it goes over. That's a bummer. Nothing I can do about that. We can clean the rest of this up. Ever thought about selling the duplicates through my merch store? No. Wouldn't want to do that. Let's get the label off first. Ooh, come on. We almost got that clean label peel.
Sweet.
I know. Clean label peels are sweet. Panda-ism? Thank you so much for the resub. Clean. Got some adhesive residue we'll need to wipe up. Other than that, looks good. Wish my camera would zoom in more so I can give you guys a better angle of what I'm doing here, but for some reason my Logitech just zooms in exactly 10% then stops. I'm gonna brush down the label. I feel like it's like a sheen of grime all over it. I don't want. Sounds like it's time for a new camera. Well, it's just my like Logitech webcam that I just use for the overhead shot here. This is a nice ass camera. This is a real camcorder. This is just a what I had laying around. He took rubbing alcohol and was actually rubbing the label. Oh no! Was he new? Yeah. That looks better. It's like I upped the contrast on the black of the label. Okay, let's I'm gonna open this up, clean the contacts. Actually, he was new. I'll assume the employee was younger as well. So I feel like anyone else boomer aged like myself would know. I would hope. No! Why do they do this? I don't like it. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. This may need more work than I thought, chat. First off, what do we got going on here? Looks like there's a lot more of that shoe polish cleaning. I hate that. Really, really hate that. I don't know why this purple paint mark is here. Don't know that. What game is this? This is Yoshi's Island. Even worse though, look at this battery. Yeah, they definitely use shoe polish Bondo to try to clean up a lot of this. It looks like they went over the entire board with it. Like, you guys can see the white all around, right? But, this is really bad. Like, this battery is ruined. This game will not save. Oh, yeah, we also got corrosion along one of the PCB boards. I don't know what happened here. That sucks. I actually may be able to save it. Not this stream. But yeah, that's a bummer. How did I know the inside was dirty? I didn't actually know. But I did want to check the battery save specifically. I was not expecting it to be that bad. Probably had some water damage. That could be. If judging by the rust in there, yeah, maybe like some kid like was taking a bath and wanted to play with their favorite video game in the bath. You know, as kids do. Or maybe they had a hot tub? I don't know. Put that back down here. Sorry, Yoshi. Maybe someday. I'll try to get back to that. Here we got ourselves a Dragon Warrior 2. Oh, look how cool that cover art is. Back when video games were good. Actually a pretty clean car. Oh, no, it's not! I thought it was clean. What we got back here? Yo, you got this for $16.99? That is a good-ass price for Dragon Warrior 2. Alright, Heat Gun. You guys ready to watch this label get discolored? Get that label peeler nice and in there. It's coming off pretty well. There's like this little divot on the plastic of the NES cartridge is giving me trouble. But other than that, this is coming off very, very cleanly. Look at it, just go around along the edges here. Girl! You love to see it. Let's go this way. Ah! Yep, got most of it. I couldn't get the label down underneath that, the label peeler, but nice and clean. Oh yeah, this barely has anything left to it. I just need to Google on the rest of it. Yeah. Just has some label residue left there. You can actually kind of see it all around. We got the label off, so we just need to get rid of the adhesiveness. Just almost spilled that Gugon. That would have been bad. Oliver, thanks for the resub. This is as addicting as watching those cow hoof cleaning videos on YouTube. Well, can't say I knew that was a thing, but glad to hear it. Yeah, there we go. How much cleaner that is. Much better. Have a good one, Dahlia. Thanks for hanging out. How suspicious am I of this one's battery save? I feel like I should check. Favorite RPG from Square that's not Final Fantasy? From Square? Seiken Densetsu 3. Please be okay. This board looks pretty clean, though. Oh, yeah, that looks great. That looks really great. How about the Trials of Mana remake? I actually really like the Trials of Mana remake as well. But, man, that Super Nintendo version. Yeah, Chrono Trigger's up there, too, but Seiken Densetsu 3's two-player. Would I clean the Intec Interact? There's no cleaning that. No amount of scrubbing would wash away all the evil. Breath of Fire? Breath of Fire was Capcom. Even though Square did publish the first one in America, but that is Capcom. Dodinsky, thanks for the resub. I've ever played Devil May Cry. I've only played a couple Devil May Cries. It's not really a game that's for me. Like that kind of style of action games, not my jam. But for the ones I have played, I like 3 the most. But I never played like, I played like 1 and 3, that's it. I like 3 a lot. Never played the other ones. Went to the Kmart when it went out of business. They had Crazy Town CD and Parasite Eve. You bought Crazy Town but not Parasite Eve? Rip. That's something I feel like I never got to really properly take advantage of. It was like, I never got to be around a game store. As an adult who knew better, never got to go around a game store, electronics store, or whatever that was going out of business. And just to show up, just to like, give me whatever. The GameWorks in Seattle is finally shutting down, which is really, really sad. But like, if I had the space and money, I would show up at the GameWorks and just be like, I want to buy arcade games. There, Dragon Warrior 2. All right. Yeah. So we got that Friday the 13th, which is got a label and looking a little gross. We got some shit up in here. The top side of the label has just the weirdest Sharpie marks for reasons that are completely beyond me. Some dirt built up in here because, of course. Mark-wise, not too bad. Like these sides, all that and clean. We'll probably need to check the contacts, but yeah, most of the work is going to be up in here, and then these have a little bit of sharp ears there. Dang it. Let's get that label right off. Is that where I go to play pinball? No. GameWorks is like a huge proper arcade. This one that's owned by Sega. Well, it looks like most of the dirt came right off. Movie shop went out, bought everything dirt cheap. Dang. That's what I would want. I feel like I made a label cleaner too. Alright. Let's attempt the Sharpie. I won't be too upset if I can't get it. It's also just Friday the 13th, so I'm not like super invested, you know? Huh? Actually working pretty well. Was that bubbling stuff? Just household cleaner. I should be using Windex. Hey, look at that. It's gone. Good job. Now let's get this contact. Ooh, not just the contacts, but like the inside down in here, like around it, I can see being dusted. So I'm just gonna wipe that down too. Contacts first. Then I'll wipe those. Oh god. That is a dirty cartridge. Super dirty. I'll play the Monster Hunter Rise expansion for sure when it comes out, yeah. I'll be just play on the Switch though. God, it's still getting dirt off of it. Jeez. As a friendly reminder to everyone watching, got any old games at home that you just don't care about or would love to see get clean? Feel free to donate them my way to my P.O. box. You know how much I love doing this. I won't do it for free and send it back to you. I'm not going to do that. That's why I said donate. But any cartridge, any disc game, whatever, bring it on. You got a used PS2 game with the GameStop label on the side? I ain't Kerr. I'll get it off. Watch me. 100% shocked that anyone else played Yoshi on the NES. Dang. Like I said in the video, I definitely played it much more on the Game Boy than I did the NES. Like, I played the Game Boy version a lot. NES version, not so much. Anything else I need to do with this? This guy looks pretty good. Pretty happy how much I got the Sharpie off. Yeah, I feel pretty satisfied with this guy. Big Yoshi. All right. And with that, chat, I think that's all of them. Yeah. Try to bring the box back up of all the ones we cleaned today. Yeah, for those who didn't get to see, here's all the games that we cleaned today. Pretty healthy amount, I'd say. I'll need to get these organized and put away for the ones that I don't have. The ones I do have, I'll get into the donation pile. Huge thanks to FarmCat once more for sending most of those in. Am I going to update my Google collection spread? Yeah, when I go through these and get them on the shelf and all that, I'll add them onto the old spreadsheet so people know what I have. Oh, nice. I haven't gotten to do one of those in a long time. I have been stockpiling. Yeah. There we go. What's your end goal? Am I going to try to collect every NES game? No. Don't really have an end goal that I know I'm going to reach. But the ones I prioritize the most, the ones I like the most, is Complete in Box Super Nintendo. Like, Complete in Box Super Nintendo is my favorite to collect because Super Nintendo is my favorite system. It's one that I have the most recollection and like actual memories with from playing. And it's like when I first started like really getting into games. So Super Nintendo is definitely my favorite. I'm not trying to be like, I won't rest until I have all of them. Or whatever. It's just if I see them or come across them, it's like, yeah, I would like that. My favorite system isn't the Intellivision? I mean, I got one. No, it's not my favorite. That's a question for future rich Jared. Yeah, exactly. After I'm rich, I'll go acquire them all. Anyway, let's wrap it up. My fingies hurt from having to clean cartridges. But thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out in the stream. I hope you had a good time just watching me clean shit. I had a good time. Can you get a link to the collection list? It's in the Discord, if you're not already there. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Stream time tomorrow? Yep, tomorrow's stream will be Project Zomboid. I've been jamming on that lately. Figured that might be fun. And then next week after it comes out, will be Pokemon Legends Arceus. But yeah, what a good time. Now I'm gonna go actually sort and put these away, I think. Yeah, alright, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the subs, all the new people in chat. Thank you. Hope you had a good time. I always want to try to do these like once a month, but I haven't been able to go out and like find new games too often lately, so it's more like every other month. But I do enjoy doing these. Yep, next stream is set for tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then if I don't see you over in the Discord. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me today as I cleaned. Always a good time. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.